Pop.
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 Pop. Pop.
Marie Elizabeth Mali. I'm going to read a poem by Mark Doty, A Display of Mackerel. They lie in parallel rows, on ice, head to tail, each a foot of luminosity barred with black bands which divide the scale's radiant sections like seams of lead in a Tiffany window. Iridescent, watery prismatics, think abalone, the wildly rainbowed mirror of a soap bubble sphere, think sun on gasoline. Splendor, and not a one in any way distinguished from the other, nothing about them of individuality. Instead, they're all exact expressions of the one soul. Heaven's template, mackerel essence. As if, after a lifetime arriving at this enameling, the jewelers made uncountable examples, each as intricate in its oily fabulation as the one before. Suppose we could iridesce like these and lose ourselves entirely in the universe of shimmer. Would you want to be yourself only, unduplicatable, doomed to be lost? They'd prefer, plainly, to be flashing participants, multitudinous. Even now, they seem to be bolting forward, heedless of stasis. They don't care they're dead or nearly frozen, just as, presumably, they didn't care that they were living. All for all, the rainbowed school and its acres of brilliant classrooms in which no verb is singular, or everyone is. How happy they seem, even on ice, to be together. Selfless, which is the price of gleaming. So that's my favorite poem. And I love it because out of death, Mark was able to create such an incredible poem of beauty and understanding of the singularity and the multiplicity, which is something that I'm always examining in my own work. So I'm going to share with you today a poem that I wrote to kick myself out of a bad mood, and it's called Fish Gotta Swim. No more for you, the genuflect and beg. No longer the cat behind the window, all swivel head and body jerk, as a world of sparrows, flies, nests, mates in open air. What is what is. Here's a new prayer, to get right with it. No more wanting what isn't. A hole punched bucket never fills. You're bigger than this flame scatter mind, this hornet sting mind. There's a smile somewhere with your name on it, somewhere a pink balloon. If the bowl is empty, quit going back. Not far, another bowl brimmed with honey and chocolate waits. Take the blinders off, toss them in the gutter. Quit fronting like you're tiny, you sky carrier. Them that taught you to make the sound of nothing with your voice are long gone. You have birds inside with unclipped wings. The cage door's latch burns in nobody's hand but yours. If you could be any poet, who would it be? Mark Doty. No surprise. I love his mind. I love the way he describes the world. I love the way his mind penetrates experience and brings it back, always with such gorgeous language, such gorgeous music in the language. And his heart is so huge in his poems. So even when he's talking about something incredibly painful and difficult to read, even because it's such a painful experience, I always feel such a sense of heart behind the poem, behind the craft, behind that impeccable